grab your phone, take some snapshots. You're good. You do not have to have all these professional things here and there. Okay. You just don't. You just don't. Be you. If you are not like in front of the camera, like, yeah, I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lauren Kidd. I am a business strategist for the busy mompreneur. I teach moms how to start, run, and scale their online businesses so they can be present in their kids' lives. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks so much for being back. If you are a new subscriber, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ding, hit that bell so you get notifications when we go and drop new content. New content comes out every Monday at 9. Today, we are going to dive in to marketing. Marketing is a terrifying thing for some, and they just don't want to talk about it altogether, right? They're just like, I know that I should be doing marketing. There's all these things that I have to do. Don't worry, let's make it simple. Let's make marketing simple. Marketing made easy, if you will. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make marketing a breeze for you. Now, I could sit here and tell you that there's like a bazillion things that you should be doing, right? And you know that you've heard, oh, I've got to have this, and I've got to have pictures, and I've got to have content, and I've got to have videos, and I've got to have pizzazz, and I've got to have products and services and things, right? Yes. But once you've got your products and services put together and you have a couple of photos, grab your phone, take some snapshots. You're good. You do not have to have all these professional things here and there. Okay. You just don't. You just don't. Be you. If you are not like in front of the camera, like, yeah, I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille. Then, don't go through all of the fuss, right? There are things in marketing that, yes, you can just ditch, forget, do it later, whatever, down the road. Okay. When you are starting your business, let's make things simple. We're going to cover 5 things to make marketing simple for you. When it comes to putting yourself out there, when it comes to getting in your zone of genius, when it comes to standing out online, you can find all kinds of details for free trainings below on all of things standing out in marketing and being in your zone of genius, right? But when it comes to actually putting yourself out there in front of your ideal audience, let's simplify it. Number 1, be engaging. Show up and be fun. Don't sit there like your 7th grade science teacher and teach like this straight from the book, and that's no fun, and you fell asleep, or you doodled in your notebook, or you passed notes to the person next to you because it was so much more fun than listening to Mr. Smith, right? Be engaging. Show up and be excited about what you're learning. If you show up and you're like, okay, so today we're going to talk about how to make marketing easy. Are you really all that engaging? Pretend like you're having a conversation with somebody. Now, this works for all formats of content creation. If you didn't catch last week's batching content, go watch it. I promise I'm going to simplify everything content creation for you. Go watch that. But be engaging when it comes to writing out your content for a long form post or a quick form post or a video tutorial or a training or a live event. Be you. Let your own voice come across in whatever it is that you're sharing. If you are high energy, be high energy. If you are, relatively laid back, I'm cool, you're cool, right? Be that, right? Try not to be so monotone and Mr. Smith kind of boring. I didn't have a teacher named Mr. Smith. I'm just the first name that popped into mind, but you know, okay? Charlie Brown's teacher. Nobody wants to listen to that. That's not necessarily engaging. Unless you are like a talk radio host and you have one of those methodical voices. I have a couple of clients, I swear to God, they could be on the radio. They're phenomenal, but they're more relaxing than anything. Excuse me. And they're also in therapy, so it kind of works. But you get the point. Be engaging, be entertaining, be somebody that somebody in your audience is going to want to listen to. Don't try to be somebody else. Don't try to put on airs and strut like a peacock just because you think that that's what people want. If that's not who you are, just don't do it. Be you. You are going, what does it say? You catch more flies with honey than with vinegar or something like that. It's the same principle with marketing. If you show up and you are authentic and you are engaging and you are yourself, people are going to come and listen because they find you entertaining. Tip number 1, be yourself, be engaging. Number 2, educate your audience. Show up and teach something. Now, if you guys haven't noticed, every single video that I've ever done, all of the teachings that I do, all the content that I put out there, I am a very do this, do this, do this, do this, you'll get this person. I love strategy. I love to know that if I do this, this is going to happen. If I do this and this is going to happen. It's exactly how I teach as well. I love to be taught like that. I love teaching like that. I haven't met a single person who doesn't like receiving actionable steps. Not a single person in business that I've ever come across who isn't like, oh, by all means, I just want to read this long drawn out form that leads me to nowhere. Right? I absolutely despise listening to other coaches who sit and they're like, we're going to do this amazing training. You're going to learn so much. It's going to be amazing. But then they spend the first 45 minutes of 2.5 hours talking about themselves. Like, great, you have a story and I encourage you to share it, but wrap it up, sister. We ain't got all day, right? I won't sit and listen to somebody who's rambling on for 3 hours. Okay, unless in every pocket of that story, there is a concept that I can take out. Like, you came from poverty and now you're not in poverty. Congratulations, that's fantastic. I encourage everybody to have a transformational story. But if you guys paid any attention, three videos back, I gave you my story and the video was still under 12 minutes. And I taught on 5 specific points, right? Make sure that you are being yourself, make sure that you are sharing your story, but make sure that you're also teaching and actually benefiting your audience, okay? Educate your audience because they're the ones who are going to pay you. They want you to be precise, they want you to get to the point, they want you to help them, and they don't want it to take a million years, right? Educate your audience, marketing to them, get on, tell them what they need, tell them how they need to do it, tell them what they're going to get once they get it done, educate them, then sell to them. Number 3, build authority. Now, I know some of you are like, I'm new, Lauren, I don't have anybody listening. It's okay. Calm down. Calm your chicken boobies, as my kid likes to tell me. I don't even know where that started, if I'm being honest. My husband, I think, created it. He was like, calm your chicken boobies. So now it's a thing in our house, which is really weird, I know. But it's okay. You can build authority even if you have nobody following you. If you are showing up, if you are engaging, if you are showing up with content that helps, that is entertaining to people in your target market, you are going to stand out because you are consistent, because you are engaging, because you are helpful. Show up and help. Show up and help. I cannot stress that enough in marketing. Showing up and helping. 2 huge pain points you got to get past. That's going to help you build authority. If you're showing up consistently, people can trust that you're going to be there. If you're showing up with help, they're going to be able to know that they can count on you and that your steps are going to give them the results that they want, right? My clients, I show up for them every single day, Monday through Friday. They know that I'm going to show up for them. They know that when we talk, they're going to have breakthroughs. In between recording, I had to have a discussion with one of my clients. She's like, hey, I've got a call this afternoon. Do you think I should offer this new package that we did? She's looking for this. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Go through the pitch that we talked about, offer the new program that we just set up. And she's like, I just want you to know that before you, I would have never, ever pitched this. Like ever. Like it wouldn't have crossed my mind. I would have just given her the information for free. And now, beyond a shadow of a doubt, I know I'm going to make $2,000. I'm like, yes, yes, absolutely. We have everything set up. She feels confident. She's got something that she can offer. She's going to get on this call. I know she's going to rock it and she's going to make $2,000. And it's going to be a simple afternoon phone call. It's probably going to take her 10 minutes to close a $2,000 deal. That's what you want. You want to show up knowing that you can help. And that's what she's doing. She is building authority. Okay. If this is very confusing, if you're just like, I don't know how to network, I don't know how to build authority, I have an entire training within the Business Builders bundle. You can click the link down below. Maybe we can get it here. so that you can click it. Grab a seat in the Business Builders bundle. I'm going to teach you how to network like a professional. You can get my 6-figure sales script as a total bonus once you sign up. It's going to walk you through exactly how to nail your sales calls so that you have a higher conversion rate. It's going to teach you how to show up with authority. It's going to teach you how to stand out online so that people recognize you, they listen to you, and they buy from you, right? You're going to take away all the guesswork. You're not going to feel overwhelmed. I'm going to take that overwhelm off your plate. I'm going to take the confusion off your plate. I'm going to get rid of it. You're not going to have it. Okay. There's all kinds of content help in there, teaching you how to create the high value content, how to educate your audience simply doing it so that you can attract clients all hours of the day, even when you're at the beach, sipping a mocktail with your kids, or at the amusement park, or riding the rides, or having fun, on date night. Grab your seat in the Business Builders bundle if you want to make this process simple. So let's get back to that. Marketing made simple. 1, engaging. Be engaging. Number 2, educate your audience. And number 3, build authority. Number 4, social proof. Again, I heard you. You have no clients yet. That's fine. Hang tight. You do want to show social proof. Okay. People love to know that what it is that you do is really going to work, right? If you've ever gone to any of my sales pages, you know that I love to put testimonials below them. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I love hearing each and every one of them. Oh my gosh, this was so simple. How did you do that? I've never been able to write a piece of content in my life, and now I have 4 months worth of content. I don't even know how you made that easy. Or, oh my gosh, it just went through your bundle and I've been networking all the wrong way. Like, this is so simple. Why have I never done this before, right? Like, I love those, social proof. And it makes others go, well, she had this problem and now she does it, so I can make that happen, right? What happens if you don't have any clients yet? Couple things, couple ways that you can get social proof. Number 1, chances are whatever it is that you're doing for business, even if you're brand new at it, you have been doing for a very long time. So before I started Mommy's on a Mission, before I branded at Home Entrepreneur, I was in the health and fitness world. But in the health and fitness world, I had been helping people build their businesses. I had been helping people write their content so that it was enticing to other people, right? I had been doing exactly what I do in my business, helping people get clients consistently for like 10 years. So while I wasn't in business, in this particular business, I went back and I said, hey, clients, other coworkers that I had, or other, business building partners, was like, hey, so I know that it's not this particular business, but could I get a testimonial? I need social proof, right? Chances are you've already done that. You have been doing that for a very long time. Even if you're making soaps, you probably made soaps for grandma. You probably made soaps for Aunt Susan and Uncle Jenny, or Uncle Jenny. That's not right. Aunt Jenny, maybe Uncle Jenny. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not judging. You've been probably making soaps for your friends, or maybe you've been building websites as a hobby and maybe you were just helping people out. Ask for testimonials. The worst they can say is no. There's nothing wrong with a no. Hey, do you mind if you just write like a sentence or two about how I've done this for you? And then you can use that as social proof. If you're not comfortable with that in its entirety, I think you're silly. You should just do it. Buck up, buttercup. If you don't want to do that, you can always trade services. So this is something that one of my mentors early on taught. I was never comfortable with that. I just reached out and I was like, hey, can I grab a testimonial from you for all of the stuff that I've done? They're like, yeah, absolutely. Not a problem. I think this is phenomenal, right? So if you're not comfortable with that, you can barter for services. There's a bazillion groups out there. If you want, come join Mommy's on a Mission. And you can ask for other people to share services. If you're a web designer and you want to get social proof, you're like, hey, I want to offer a 1-page web design for you in exchange for a testimonial, right? Get it in writing, make sure that they are going to give you a testimonial, and then do it. It's going to take you, 20 minutes to make a page? Takes me a little longer because I have no idea what I'm doing. But you can get that social proof that way. And then you're going to be able to share it when somebody's like, hey, do you have anybody who you've, worked with? Do you have any, people who believe in you, or people who've worked with you, or, what's it like to work with you? You have social proof. Marketing made easy. Show people that you can do what it is that you say you can do. And number 5 kind of goes back to number 1, but number 5, Be relatable. Don't be so high and mighty on your stool that people are like, I'll never be there. I'll never get to that point, right? I know those people. I've actually worked with some of those people who you just look at and you're like, yeah, I'm never going to be able to do that. Like, it's not even possible, or I wouldn't want to do that. I look at some of the mentors that I've worked with in the past, and I'm just like, golly, I never saw that. Golly, who am I? The beeve. I was like, I would never want to be able to do that, or would be able to do that, because it's just not something that I relate to. I don't even know how I got into that circle, you know? Be relatable. So my clients actually joke with me a lot. They're like, for somebody who makes multi six figures, you're very personable, right? You're not out there being like, oh my God, look at me and my jet skis and my boats and my things. We don't have jet skis, just to clarify. But we are building our dream house, right? We're in an unfortunate situation right now in our living situation. That's my beautiful background. Did you notice? I'm sure you did. But we are in the process of building our dream home, and that is something that I enjoy doing. That is my icon of success. That is my end all be all of success. Like, we are going to design from the ground up exactly what we want in our home. It's going to be elaborate, it's going to be beautiful, but it's also going to be very simple, right? That's my level of success, being able to provide a forever home on a bunch of acres so that we can hibernate in our own little world, right? That's my level of success. But it's also a level of success that a lot of people want. It is very relatable. My goal has been to build our dream home. We bought a really nice home, we sold a really nice home, and now we're building something that is totally us, totally custom, totally what we want for our future, right? It's relatable. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh my God, I went and spent all this money on this and that and this and that, because it's not. It shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter, right? Be relatable to your people. Tell them that you know what it's like. I know what it's like to have nothing. I know what it's like to be having to choose between putting gas in your car and getting groceries. I know that feeling. I know the feeling of not knowing if you're going to pay your mortgage or your rent the next month. Oh my God, am I going to make that car payment? I'm delinquent on my cell phone bill. Oh my God, I had a bankruptcy. Those are all the things that are going to make you a human being. And that's what people want to hear. They don't want to constantly hear that you made a $60,000 month. Oh my God, you're so fabulous. Right? Because if somebody's making $500, it's the last thing they want to hear. They don't want you rubbing your money in your face. Is it a good sales tactic every once in a while? Yes. Have I shared my finances? Yes, I do on occasion, but it is not the end all be all, right? Somebody's life is not hinged on the fact that they are going to be a 7-8 figure earner. Your business will be at this point next year, a 7-figure earner. It's going to happen, but that doesn't mean I'm any less relatable to people. Okay. Be relatable, head down out of the clouds, connect with your audience on a level that they are going to understand. Okay. Unless you're just like, I want to run with the hoity toities and that's what I'm going to act like, then that's relatable for you. Okay. I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking if you're just like flaunting your wealth everywhere. Okay. Let's put that out there for Karen, who will be like, oh my God, you're knocking people who are rich. No, I'm not. Okay. Make quite a bit of money. I'm just saying that if that is not your target audience, and that is not something that they relate to, that is not going to be who you want to be. Okay. Be relatable. So, marketing made simple. Be engaging. Educate your audience. Build authority. Stand out. Be proud. Know that you're awesome. If you don't know how to do that, grab a seat in the Business Builders Bundle. Promise it's going to simplify your life. Number 4, social proof. Get social proof. And number 5, be relatable. That's what I've got for you. Marketing does not have to be something that gives you a massive headache. Are there plans when it comes to launching? Yes. Is there sequence that you should follow for this and that? Yes. Is that all falling under the branches of marketing? Yes. Are those different parts to marketing? Yes. But the foundation of marketing yourself as a business owner, somebody to trust, these are the 5 pillars, if you will, that you need to really hone in on and fully comprehend and use to your advantage so that people can relate to you and they're just like, yes, I'm ready to buy. Where do I sign? And that's what you want. You want people to be ready to buy, ready to sign, no matter what it is that you've got, because you are going to simplify their life. You are amazing. You are somebody that they can connect with. Until next Monday, I will see you guys back here at 9. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button and the bell so that you can get notified when the new video drops. See you next Monday. Bye.